Hi there, Therapy Moose 99 here. Gonna try vanilla run, see how it goes. Let's say and hit the seed button a couple times. Valley's large fair and on heart. Let's see what we get. All right, do the immediate pause and see what we've got here. Okay, nearby lakes we can't really use too much. There's Trade River. Let's see what the map looks like here. What do we have for forest areas here? Yeah, I'm not super happy with this map. Might re-roll. I got one forest node in here. Maybe two. To get across the river, kind of choppy. Yeah. I think this is going to be a re-roll. Not usually too fussy, but I didn't like that one very much. Alright, let's see what this one looks like. Not interesting here. Well, let's give it a shot. Why not? Let's just save it off here. Okay, let's get some heads up going here. And let's see where we're going to end up. Quite a bit of potential here, so we could do a town area here, or better yet, a town area in the middle. Flatter Trade River. This is going to really suck as a gather, though, because there's not many trees to start with here. And let's give it a go and see if we make it. We might want to get a forester planting quickly here. Alright, so if we're going to do a town square here and then another forest node down there, I think that is the way to go. Okay. I think we are going to want a barn. I think I prefer it oriented that way. Little 4x4 and go right for the stone houses here. Alright, forester, gather, hunter is going to be important here because we don't have much. I don't think the gather is going to be too successful until we can grow some trees here. And I think another barn eventually out here. And let's see. Alright, so survival. We're on hard setting, so gatherer, woodcutter, stone house, and we will want a blacksmith. Alright, we may or may not survive this, but let's give it a shot. At least we have enough stone and iron to get going here. Okay, little chicken save in case I miss something. Let her rip. Now let's get a couple of, maybe 3 builders in and get those roads done. I'm sipping coffee here, so hopefully it's not too loud. Okay, I really would like these trees here, guys. Good spot for a fishing dock up there, I think. Okay, the road's almost in, so let's get the house going here. The barn could probably wait a minute here. It's not a lot of storage, but it's enough for now. Maybe we'll have to do it this way to get some stone going too. A little bit of that iron there. Priority tool, using it too many times doesn't matter, but it makes me happier. Okay, we got everything we need for the stone house. Let's get the wood chopper going. And the gatherer, I think. Let's put another couple of builders in. Okay, one house is up. You know, on second thought, I don't like the barn being like that. Okay, we've already got 17 people, and I don't think this gather is going to be awesome until we get some trees. Let's set the woodcutter on 100 just for now. I'm going to go all 4, I think, here. Really nervous about the lack of trees in this area here. But order of build here, we need to get this blacksmith going next, so... I do want to get that forest lodge going, but we only have 9 tools, so it's not going to last too long. I think logs are going to be a bit of a problem to start with too. Should probably get a bridge over here pretty quickly. At least harvest some trees and stuff over there. Okay, we've got enough for the blacksmith to go. I think Forester Lodge and hunting cabin might be pretty important here too. Yeah, this is emptied right out, so I'm not too stressed about storage. Okay, let's put somebody in there. We've got 3 and 3, that's good enough for now. Looks like we're going to build the forester, and the hunting cabin needs a little bit more resources. Okay. I think as soon as the forester lodge comes up, I'm going to have somebody in there planting. Now, as far as the hunting cabin, let's go down to 2. I really think this gather is not going to be awesome. But food is going to be a struggle, so let's go 2 in the hunting cabin and 4 in the gather. And let's get somebody planting ASAP here. Okay, we've got 4 left. Just gonna be able to go 1 for now. No, I actually think we're gonna have to go 2 and really get the space filled in. So we only got 1 house, but I'm okay with that for the moment. I think the priority is gonna be food, so let's get this area cleared out. Really, like I say, I'm really nervous about I don't think this is going to be super effective until we get some trees going. Like, our food's already non-existent, so maybe I should think about this fishing lodge. What? Starvation already? Good job, man. I might have to restart this one on a better location. Yeah. Yeah, I was right. This gather is not effective in here. Wonder if maybe if I had to put it down there. So sorry if anybody's actually watching. I'm going to restart this here and try it in a different style here. Okay, so that was unsuccessful there. It's a long way down here. If we build it there, lots of good room down there too. Okay, I'm gonna try this again in a different location. Well, let's get everything in and we can decide what to build. Actually, I think we're gonna have to build that barn pretty quickly, so barn and gather. Stockpile will be out here. And our wood chopper. And one house here. Yeah, it's a fair amount to build to start with, but this is a bit of a distance, so not clear to me if this is a wise idea, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, I failed to put a stockpile down here, so let's do that. Maybe where that house is. Okay, a couple of builders to get the road going. Okay, chicken save here. And we'll try it again. That should be a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but better. Let's pause the woodcutter. All right, let's get the gather and bark. Couple false starts to see if this one survives. Okay, need 5 houses now. Okay, let's get everybody going here. Okay, let's get the house going. Okay, a little bit better on food this time. Okay, and there's our first house. That's good. Woodcutter and then the hunting lodge, I think. And then we need to get a blacksmith going. Okay. Fell off a ladder and died. That is not good. Okay, let's designate everything in here. What do we need for the woodcutter? 2 more stone, okay. Okay, what do we need for the blacksmith? 32, no, we got the iron. Stone is the issue, okay. Okay, late autumn, we need some firewood going here. Food is just below 1,000, which isn't great. So I think the hunting cabin is next, yeah. Now, what do we have here? Let's go 2 in the hunting cabin here. Down to 6 tools, so let's get the blacksmith going. Okay, we have enough material there. Storage is there, that's not terrible for the moment. Our food just made it 1,000, barely. Okay, we now have 4 people to assign. I think the forester lodge is pretty important right now. We should have enough material for that, although we need to harvest some more trees, I think. Okay, might survive a couple more minutes on this one. Okay, let's get somebody planting in here. okay, that. Okay, do we need a builder right now? I think the storage barn, and then we need to get the rest of the houses going here. We're gonna need 7 houses total. So that is 5. Okay, that is a lot of stone to get, so it's gonna be a minute. Let's get that barn though. Not too fussed about getting a well in here. Streams right there, rivers here. All right. You could probably kill that, but there's no rush. All right, let's get some houses here. Kind of think we should get a bridge over there too, but all things in due course here. And you're out of logs, yeah, okay. But we have 26 tools, so I'm okay. Our food is okay at best, I think. I have to pretty quickly think about another. I'm just gonna mess around here and see what this actually would look like. Oops. All right. So what I'm thinking is once the houses are built, get a second forest node pretty quick here. Try and secure both our food supply and our log supply. Get a bridge across the creek to make sure we can get stone. Are any of these guys actually building is the question. We'll just concentrate on these ones. Maybe should have built wooden houses to start with, but I don't like wooden houses. Okay, they're slowly coming up here. What are we? Year 2 winter. Okay. Eight, so we need a total of 8 houses now. Let's see if we can get these ones built though. Okay, I think it probably wouldn't hurt to build one down here. Okay, our planting's having some effect here. Our food's okay, we're just struggling for logs and stone right now. Okay, the circle's down there. Don't really want to distract them too much, but I do want to get that. If we get a road and a stockpile, that'll help get the second forest node built. Okay, another house coming up. Okay, stockpiles in. Let's go back to building these houses here. Food's over 2,000, which is good. Logs and stone still the problem. Firewood's hanging in there, but that's not great. It's actually not a bad spawn with this little narrow strip here. I do want to get a fishing dock up there too. Okay, one more house coming up. Cool. Still 16 adults, so we need 8.